Okay, are we live here? Are we live? Can anyone hear me? I'm also gonna be checking it on my phone to see if... Yeah, to see if I'm actually live, and there's gonna be some echo just to see if everything is running well. Okay. Okay, are we live? Just popped up. Are we live? Can anyone hear me? I'm also gonna be checking it on my phone to see if... And yup, yo, Chip Chap, how's it hanging? Thanks for catching this here stream. And today, yeah, we're gonna get into this intro. Hello, it's the Devil Joe, back again with another live stream. And today, I'm gonna be reacting to the Summer Gamefest until a Devil May Cry 6 is announced. And I'm also gonna be playing some Devil May Cry 3 Crimson. You got the last of it? Is it any good? Yo, Bray, how's it hanging? Thanks for catching this here stream. And hey, Quad, how's it hanging? You good, my dude? And I hope everyone is having a good day, and yeah. And I hope everyone is having a good Eid week. But hang on a sec, let me just see if... Yeah, I'm gonna keep this guy here. Okay, so we only got like 15 minutes. I just hope that like streaming to the internet and using YouTube doesn't like tax my browser too much. I'm just gonna like close down those other tabs of YouTube. I think Canva could stay. I'm gonna close these just so that I won't really lose any internet. And yeah, I am hoping that there's a Devil May Cry 6 announced. Yeah, you watching this too, Bray? You gonna be streaming it? Nice. Yeah, everyone is streaming it. You haven't installed it to the PS4 yet? I have tried it, but I have tried The Last of Us, but it didn't really like stick with me. I'm also gonna be closing other YouTube tabs just so that I won't really lose anything, so that I won't really lose stream quality, and so that the damn thing wouldn't lag from me. And I was reading some of the Trigun manga. I'm gonna shut Discord down right now. Eid Mubarak, Quads. Eid Mubarak to you too, my dude. And I'm also opening YouTube on my phone just to check the chat. I hope it's not too laggy or anything. Yeah, I hope that my stream is not too laggy. And I'm also gonna be closing X for the time being. Now I'm gonna keep this guy. Wait, let's do a Breaking Bad reference. Say, what's my name? Say my name! It's Walter White. You're goddamn right. Nah, I gotta watch that show, man. Yo, Dark Blaster, how's it hanging? Thanks for catching this here stream. And yeah, I mean, like, I've seen a few... I mean, like, before I ended up, like, opening the stream, I saw some dude who wants a Devil May Cry 3 remake. We got stutters. Wait, frame rate stutters? And it's only like in 12 minutes. Hang on a sec, what happens if I'm gonna like lower the quality here a bit? Okay, auto 720. Yeah, I am gonna lower the stream quality here for like the Summer Gamefest so that like it won't really lose anything, you know what I mean? And yeah. And I also got the PS5 controller connected so that we could play Devil May Cry 3 Crimson. But I wonder if Capcom is gonna show anything, because like they've been having a lot of Devil May Cry related sales. I mean, like they're like putting the series on a crap ton of sales, man. So I think they might show it here. Maybe they might, or they may or may not show it here. I have no clue. And why is it in the red? It's because I got YouTube opened. Wait. Nice! Congratulations, my dude. Huge ups, man. Huge ups, Chip Chap. Okay, epic. Yeah, a lot of people want GTA 6. You don't know if it's just you, but the stream goes like in the video. But the sound. So I managed to get my audio optimized this time around. But I just hope that the stream doesn't dip too badly. Yo, Rockman! Thanks for catching this here stream. I appreciate you. Souls Night. Yeah, I know, man. I know Souls Nightmare. I know that like it's a pretty huge show on Netflix. The Adi Shankar DMC show. I know it's pretty huge, but at the very same time, it's not. But at the very same time, I did not really think it was a very good show, like reflecting on it. But I'm happy that it's getting more people into the franchise. But you haven't gotten to see the podcast stream yet. But you do hate the Netflix show with. I mean, like, I'm starting to have such a divine hate for it right about now. Yo, Artivar, how's it hanging, man? Thanks for catching the stream. And yeah, we're just about to see. I mean, like, I hope that a Devil May Cry 6 gets announced here. I mean, I'm gonna be here for the whole 3 days. Today, I'm gonna be streaming Devil May Cry 3 Crimson. And the next day, I'm gonna be streaming God of War 3 Remaster. But yeah, I mean, like, I'm gonna be but I hope to God that we can get a Devil May Cry 6 announced somewhere. And yeah, the quality of the Game Awards stream itself is gonna be pretty hazy. That's just because like the Egyptian internet here. Because like I'm already like streaming to YouTube while opening YouTube. We hope they announce a revival to a long Man, that would be fucking dope. If your short ass attention span lets you lets you stay, you're staying to the end. It's all good, man. I'm gonna try to be as animated as possible, but I'm just waiting for the show. You've been secretly working on a large ass article on why both anime adaptations were misses posting. Nice. I might check it out. I hope that there's a Devil May Cry 1 or Devil May Cry 1 Remake or Devil May Cry 6. But I'm somewhat prepared. If that happens, I mean, I gotta inebriate my beck and call. And jackpot? Wait, yeah, did the camera catch it? Yeah, jackpot. God Hand 2 will be pretty cool. God Hand 2 will be pretty dope. You don't think we're gonna get Devil May Cry 6 yet? Because Capcom is working on that new. Nah, man. I mean, like that's Arc System Works. Capcom is not working on a fighting game yet. They're not working on like a Marvel vs. Capcom game or anything like Marvel vs. Capcom adjacent. Yo, Dino, how's it hanging? Thanks for catching this here stream. I would love a God Hand 2, but Capcom is too afraid to unleash the game. I might end up joining it, but I ended up like shutting Discord off on my PC just so that like I'm running YouTube and streaming to YouTube at the same time. So I mean like I'm kind of doing this with my fingers crossed already. I hope it doesn't cut off like in midstream. Didn't they? Yeah, they did, but that's Arc System Works though. Are you gonna get other weapons for combo videos? I mean, like I want to get Balrog and King Cerberus at the moment. That's like what I am. That's actually like what I am gonna be getting, or I hope to get Balrog and King Cerberus. You finally got time yesterday working. No, dope, man. And just that. I mean, DMC3 has a shit ton of things to talk about, even with like the Crimson mod off. Yo, Seth, how's it hanging? Thanks for catching this here stream, and yeah, I'm here. I'm here watching this, and I'm gonna be playing a bit of Devil May Cry 3 Crimson. I'm gonna stick around till they announce a Devil May Cry 6, though. Bro, Spider Game 3 would be so cool. Who else? I'm not sure if they're gonna announce a Spider-Man 3. Wait. Hang on a sec. If Gene... Imagine if he... That is pretty... Yo, I mean... I did not know that Gene was that popular. I mean, okay. I would imagine Gene from God had to be pretty popular. But at the same time, I feel like more people should play this game. And I am thankful for Moist Critical, though. Hehe, I saw... Nice! Yep. I'm a D. Alright, man. I'm gonna join that server. Wait a sec. Imagine the stream cuts off when they... My god, that would piss me the fuck off. That would legit, like, piss me the fuck off. But hey, I could still upload my reaction to YouTube. I could. I mean, OBS does have a record feature, and I'm not afraid to use the record feature. Okay, come on, man. When is Devil May Cry 6 gonna get announced? When? Devil May Cry 6 or a Devil May Cry remake? So funny enough, your mother likes playing the mobile DMC and for real, your mom is addicted to the DMC mobile game, Peak of Combat. Interesting. Well, imagine if your mom plays DMC3, she would get addicted to that. She would get addicted to Devil May Cry 3, 4, and 5. Alright, guys, I'm gonna full screen this now. Yeah, I'm just gonna full screen it and to leave. Yeah, I'm just gonna full screen this right about now. Now wait, I just did. So that we could keep in with the reactions. So basically what you have done with the video, part 1 is how you got into the game, and part 2 is the development, and part 3 is the story. Nice! Is your mom blonde and half demon? That'll be it. That'll be interesting, Dark Blaster. That would be pretty interesting. She played the original game on PS2 a long time ago, and she watches you play the games when... Nice! Wait. So it's Trish then. Okay, and 3 minutes down, I mean... I hope that, I heard that this thing is gonna be 2 hours, but I hope it's not like 2 hours of filler. That's like the thing that pisses me off with a lot of these like game shows. I just hope that they're just like, okay, game trailer here, game trailer there. There's the game that y'all always want. That's what I want. Shadow Warrior 3 and Arkham Origins are games that you... I agree, man. Arkham Origins doesn't get enough love yet. It's actually one of the better Arkham games. It's still one of the greatest Arkham games, and it doesn't get enough love. Yo, I've ever played? Yes, I have. I have played that game, and I'm thinking of streaming it one time. Actually, yes, likewise, man. I hope that like a lot of the games are gameplay footage heavy. Okay, apparently there's like 2 minutes down. But I just hope to God that they do not waste any of our time. And yeah, there we are, just waiting for the show to start. I'm here practicing some Indian Ivory spins, just for the fun of it. Wait. Yo, Zim and Waffles, how's it hanging? Thanks for catching this here stream. Where's the Gabagool? I don't know, man. I do not know. Yeah, here's how to spin a gun. First, you're gonna do one spin and then catch. One and then catch. Once you're comfortable with that, 1, 2, then catch. 1, 2, then catch. Then 1, 2, 3, then catch. You generally want to wait. You generally want me to have a debate with extreme gameplays on. You know, I would actually be down with that. I don't know. I would actually be down with like doing a debate with Zesty. I'm not gonna lie. I would be down with that. You hope there are more character action games. I agree. You're surprised Lucid didn't stay on the stream summer. I mean, like. Wait, don't try. Yep, exactly. Never try this with the actual guns. I mean, this is just like. This is pretty hollow. That's what it sounds like. That's what they both sound like. They're pretty hollow. Oh, okay. Nice. Alright. Alright, we get it. Yes or B. We just wanna try it with real games, kids. You spin the gun right out, spin it right like a racquetball. Okay. There we go, the Mountain Dew asshole. Yeah, the pretentious fucker who made games into award shows. Let's see how that happens. Yeah, do this with real guns.
I love the energy! Hello everybody, and welcome to Summer Gamefest, a showcase to celebrate what's new and next in video games.
Okay, I hope they do not. Maybe there might be Resident Evil 9.
Boundless creativity.
Come on, man.
Our industry. Thank you all for joining us and giving us your time.
Okay, I'm gonna keep the subtitles on.
Dante, I was reading my feed this morning.
Wait, Dante?
Saw that he canceled a date and he hopes I don't disappoint him.
Wait.
Dante, we're gonna do our best
The fuck?
to make it worth your while.
Dante from the Devil May Cry series?
Over the next 2 hours,
I hope that this is an announcement, man. I hope. Yup, the Doritos Pope. Doritos Pope. I hope that this has something to do with Devil May Cry, man. The dude literally said Dante. I hope it has something to do with Devil May Cry. Okay, you spin right round. God damn it, just get into the game! Okay, Steam sale. Nice.
According to Game Discover Co.
Wait. When you go down. When you go down.
At number 1 with over 13 million units sold since February.
Alright.
Repo, a groundbreaking indie game.
I haven't tried it before. But Expedition 33, I want to give it a try. A friend of mine is recommending Expedition 33. Imagine it. Dude, that would have. Dude, I mean, like, if they got either Ruben to, like, host the Game Awards as Dante, that would be, like, peak Game Awards. Or, like, Summer Gamefest. This would have been, like, peak. Say, used to. Yeah, Flowrider used to have, like, the catchiest songs of all time. Does he still make music now? Expedition 33.
Who bravely stepped away from big publishers to forge their own path.
I don't really think he's talking about Expedition 33.
Distribution and engines like Unreal, today's most innovative.
Okay, nice. We know these games are on Steam now. Get into the games.
That's something to celebrate. But
you're not a fan of RPGs, but yeah, I mean, like, Expedition 33, a friend of mine is recommending that shit. Lucid liked Expedition 33. A friend of mine in real life is egging me on, like, dude, you need to get Expedition 33. Wait, you have a gut feeling Ruben has been blacklisted or something because of his recent. Wait, does it have anything to do with, like, the AI stuff? The AI and crypto stuff? Or is it more of, like, what his views on COVID were? I got no clue, man.
2017, 4 developers broke away from AAA publishers to chart their own course. Today, we're a thriving independent studio of 30 creators. And what you're about to see is a powerful testament to what passion, freedom, and a small.
Hey, we got our first game trailer.
Let's take a look at our first new game announcement.
Yay! A game announcement. Finally. I want them. I want to get Doom the Dark Ages. I want to get it. Probably is. Wait. Yo, what is that? I'm liking the OC so far. Wait, the fuck? It looks like Bloodborne. The aesthetics thing, I don't know what the gameplay is like, but this shit looks pretty dope. It reminds me of Bloodborne in a way. Not a... Wait, yo. This sound looks metal as fuck. What the? Okay, I'm kind of feeling this. I mean, I don't know what genre of game this is, but fuck me, this looks metal. I like how gory this whole thing looks, but like, I'm hoping that it's fun. No, it does not really look like it does not really look like a hack and slash, but like in terms of gore and shit, it looks like it's up my alley when it comes to that. Whoa, what the fuck? Yo. Not bad. Not bad at all. Wait. It looks like Bloodborne, but it's not Bloodborne, or maybe it could be a spiritual successor to Bloodborne. Yeah, spiritual successor to Bloodborne and Brutal Legend, because fuck me. This looks pretty metal. I'm not gonna lie. Mortal Shell 2. It's a sequel? I did not know that the Mortal Shell 2 looks pretty good. Wait, what the? Elden Ring. Yeah, that's what it looks like. Medieval Doom, literally this time. Yep, kinda looks like it.
Fortnite has innovated with mass-scale live in-game events, and tomorrow, Fortnite is set to do it again.
It looks pretty cool. It doesn't really look like it's my jam, but it looks pretty cool. Wait, what?
But there's still hope.
Come on, dude.
Join the fight. Here's the first exclusive look.
But I'm not gonna lie. I don't give a shit about Fortnite. I do not give a shit about Fortnite at all. Star Wars. Wait, is that a Fortnite event? Or is it a new Star Wars game? Nah, it looks like Fortnite. Yeah, the visuals themselves look like Fortnite. I mean, if anything, they might as well be able to make a better Star Wars game than EA could ever do. Well, yeah, I mean... Dude, I mean, like, I'm kinda sick to my stomach when it comes to Fortnite. Yup, Fortnite.
It is an honor to welcome to Summer Gamefest a legendary game creator who is set to release his latest project in just a few short weeks. With each of his games, he pushes the gaming medium in bold new directions.
Right, who is it? I mean, like, okay, I mean, like, I know that E3 they had, like, game devs come up on, like, the stage.
The great Mr. Hideo Kojima.
Oh, Death Stranding! Yep, it is Death Stranding. AKA, yeah, Jeff Keighley's boyfriend.
Mr. Kojima, here we are.
That's who Kojima is. Yeah, I mean, but I don't know who gives who head. I mean, it's either, yeah, Jeff gives him head, or either Kojima gives. Yo, Animal, how's it hanging? Thanks for catching the stream. Hideo Kojima. Fortnite crosses over with anything because they know they can't stand on their. Yep, exactly. I mean, but I'm hoping that Death Stranding 2 is good. I'm hoping.
Let's take a look at this.
But I was the first Death Stranding. I mean, like, I looked at the game and it looked like, nope. It doesn't really look like it's my type of game when it comes to, like, the first Death Stranding. Is Norman Reedus back? Or did he get replaced? Let Kojima... You know, I would actually... Yo, Sonny, how's it hanging? Thanks for catching this stream, and yeah, I wouldn't mind if Kojima is like... I don't mind if Kojima actually wrote it. I'll be pretty happy if he did write it. If he did write the DMC show. He would have done a better job than Adi Shankar. Wait, that dude looks like Snake. He kinda looks like Solid Snake, in a way. Naked Snake or Solid Snake. Yeah, it is. He smokes a cigarette.
No smoking.
Guess he got pissed off by the no smoking rule.
So you're Nirvana.
He's a much better writer than a game developer.
What do you do
Yeah, I heard.
for living?
Wait, Neil?
I'm Porter.
It doesn't sound as American as Snake does. He's not voiced by David Hayter.
So thank you. You're good for me.
David Hayter is not the voice.
Me.
Yeah, I guess I streamed it earlier than Critical. He's streaming it now. Can you name other games where you're in a battle royale with Deku, Naruto, Terminator, and Doomslayer? While in... Nope! That's the only... Yeah, I mean, that's what Fortnite is banking off of. Like, every single crossover under the sun, really.
I really don't remember.
I don't really think he does. I mean like Konami, they were kind of like tossing him around. But well, right now they're fixing their shit. I've seen Silent Hill F, and it looks pretty good. That game looks pretty solid, all things considered. Like, what the hell is going on here? Where's the intimacy coordinator? Oh, getting back with her ex. I'm not sure how that will turn out, really. I got no clue how that will turn out, but so far it looks pretty faithful to Metal Gear 3.
From the game, a cutscene, we saw a first glimpse of Neil and Lucy. And
Konami were...
met them in the trailer.
Yeah, and I mean, he had to do his own thing because Konami were being dicks to him.
This clip, and the characters of Neil was
まあ DS2 で非常に重要な
And
キャ
DS2
ラクターです。
It's a
あの
Okay.
important character.
リーグとルーシ
Neo
ー
and
で
Lucy.
まあちょっと詳しくは言いませんけ
I
ど
can't really say because it'll be spoilers.
手にカリザの刻印が
You saw
Wait,
the
they gotta have-
mark on
Maybe.
both of their hands,
Maybe.
so they have this deep connection and reveals throughout the story. And last time on DS1, we have Cliff, who was played by Max. And of course, by story, you know, he will not be in DS2. But this time, Neo will be like
Alright.
playing like the role that Max did for DS2.
Yeah, I mean, he didn't really show much of a game trailer. It was only like a few seconds of like those two characters interacting, and that's it.
So Luca Marinetti was a
There
great
wasn't a lot of like.
He worked great. He did a great
Wait,
performance.
hang on a
so I
sec.
think
Neil looks absolutely gonna lock in just to be on a video.
20 days. So I'm
Yeah, Neil kind of looks like Snake. He's kind of a solid Snake
There
reference.
is more to share,
When it comes to, like, his own
and,
face.
You won't have to wait very long to learn more about the game. Actually, this Sunday, as part of Summer Gamefest,
Okay.
to the DS2 live game premiere.
All right.
Video will be joined by many members of the cast who will be sharing.
Wait,
a new
so
demo of the game,
so wait, on
a
Sunday-
gameplay demo,
So on Sunday there's gonna be more of this game.
And let's just say this is not the last that you've seen of Neil this weekend.
Alright.
あのリーグのゲームプレイシーン
Yes, I'll show you the.
Felt like Kojima should have just did.
So,
Yeah, I mean, Kojima himself is a movie buff though.
Alright, thank you
I
so
see
much.
him doing well in the movie industry. I see Kojima doing very well in the movie industry. He himself is a movie buff.
Here's my co-host for Summer Gamefest. She's along for the party. A veteran games journalist on GameSpot and the co-host
Oh,
of Friends
a
with
journal.
podcast. Please join
A
me in
very
welcoming
credible source for video game information. Game journals. Wait. Yeah, credible source for game information.
Thanks, Jeff, and hello, Summer Gamefest. I am so excited to be here this year. Thank
And we don't give a shit. We just want to see another game trailer.
Exciting new project from Raw Power Games, a new team headquartered in Copenhagen, Denmark. Here you can engage in intense
Why the long ass introduction? Just show us like the.
and lead massive
Just show us the goddamn game trailer. Wait.
by actor Tom Hardy.
Oh, interesting. Wait, controversial opinion. I think Kojima is pretentious because he could make the most estrogetic game about watching paint dry and people will scream cinema. I do not hate him, but he's no. I agree. Yeah, that is true. Wait, okay. Who's making this shit? It looks like For Honor. What's the gameplay like? Don't tell me that it's like cinematic only. Don't tell me that it's like cinematics only. What does the gameplay look like? Yeah, it looks visually impressive, but I want to see what the game looks like and what is the game. I have a feeling it's a real-time strategy. That's what all these games boil down to. And I don't think it's a real-time strategy at this point. Maybe it's not. Oh, so it's an RPG like The Witcher. It kind of looks like The Witcher, though. I mean, that perspective look, it's giving me Witcher vibes. Wait. Chronicles Medieval. Early access was... looks meh. Looks very, very meh. In my opinion.
Now it's time to hang on to the edge of tomorrow.
To be fair, journalists have to finish and write about a game, so it has to be as fast as possible just to keep their job. Yeah, that is literally how. I mean, like when you're supposed to do it like quickly as you can. Obviously, they're gonna miss like a few things. They're gonna miss a ton of shit. Okay, Sonic Racers. These look fun. These look pretty fun. I still haven't played Sonic Cross Shadow. I want to try these. You agree that he's vague, but you feel this is where Kojima is in his element of the vagueness and openness of his stories lets the consumer understand everything by themselves. I mean, that's... What the fuck? They put fucking Miko in a Sonic Racers? You serious? How to... Okay, that is pretty cool. That is some pretty cool crossovers. I mean, it doesn't make sense and it doesn't have to, but hey. Shit looks fun. Yo! Joker! Joker from Persona 5. Fuck. I never expected him to show up in a goddamn Sonic game. Wait a sec. And who else? You know who would fit into this shit? Dante riding the Cavalier. It would literally fit right here. Just imagine Dante just like doing this shit for fun. It's Japan. But she is Sega Paint. That would be pretty cool. I know. Miku was like a straight up what the fuck is going on? What the fuck is going on here? Yeah. It kinda doesn't make too much sense.
Developed by Sonic Team and the Sega Arcade Racing Team. You can feel brand new experience from the new future travel ring, which you can walk in the race.
Traveling where?
Also, unlike another kart racing game,
This
we have online cross-platform matchmaking.
Oh my god, he literally just like shit on Nintendo! He literally shot on Nintendo on all their hopes and dreams. My god.
Lastly, I have one more thing I'd like to show everyone here today. take a look inside of the
The dude just shot on Nintendo. I'm sorry. Fun fact: SpongeBob and the Ninja Turtles are in these as well. Everyone, for real? That is. Oh, hey, Steve is here. But which Steve is it gonna be? Like Canonic Steve?
I guess you could say you gotta go crazy.
For real, it's not the first time.
That's all I want. That's all I want.
She has appeared in other Sonic games before. Nico Joker and others are in here. Because yeah, because like Sega are the publisher. Yeah, I mean like I guess there's still that Sega Nintendo rivalry, but it's a lot more indirect. No, I don't really think this is the new Elden Ring game. No, I mean Castlevania is Konami either way, but this kind of looks like a 3D Castlevania. It looks like it's ripped straight out of the early 2000s, but with like the modern graphics of today.
It heals.
What the?
For others.
What is this game? It looks like an old school 3D Castlevania. Art style wise, I mean. I am lava chicken. Steve's lava chicken, yeah, it's tasty as hell. Ooh, mamacita, now you're ringing the bell. Crispy and juicy, now you're having a snack. Oh my god, I can't get this shit out of my head. Why they have some dim from? Just a few. Wait. So maybe this is the prequel game where Nero is actually born. Yeah. This is a DMC project. This is a Devil May Cry adjacent project. I haven't heard of that. Crivel made... Yo, Father Gucci, how's it hanging? Thanks for catching this year's stream. Yep, exactly. We're really like going back to that era of Sega does what Nintendo don't. The new Shinobi game looks awesome. You think? I hope they're announcing it here. It might be announced here. Wait, is this a? Okay, I'm getting sold. I am getting sold at this point. But they did mention this being an action RPG. It's a sequel? Code Vein! I remember the first game, but I did not play Code Vein 1, but this looks pretty cool. Epic Games. Okay, so this one is published by... The last one was published by Epic Games? No, I think the last one was a Namco Bandai. New Gears of War! Gears of War is now multi-platform. You can get it on PlayStation. It was the Xbox killer app. Now it's sold on PlayStation. I know the last game looked pretty dope. Code Vein 2. We're waiting for you. What is that? What the hell is this? What is that? No, this does not look anything like Gears of War. Is this a horror game? Is this a scary game? Does it have Art the Clown from the Terrifier movies? I don't think it does have the Art the Clown from the Terrifier. I want to play the PS2 Shinobi game. That shit looks fucking cool. I have seen gameplay of the PS2 Shinobi game, and that fucking game looks rad as all hell. End of Abyss, coming soon on all platforms.
That was a very moody, cool new game. That was End of Abyss, the debut title from Malmo, Sweden-based Section 9 Interactive.
For some reason, I hope
action-adventure game coming in 2026.
I hope that's how they kind of like announced Devil May Cry 6, where it's like a surprise that blows us all the way.
Animation with Mouse PI for Hire, developed by first-time developer Fumi Games and published by PlaySide, releasing later this year. Here's a quick new look at the game and the reveal of a familiar voice.
Nice.
There's something rotten at the heart of Mossberg.
Wait, is this supposed to be Bioshock? I like this creative as art style. It looks like the old Mickey Mouse cartoon. Kinda like Cuphead. The same sort of idea. 50s animation, but with Bioshock style gameplay. This is literally Bioshock, but nice. How's the this looks a lot like Bioshock but with Cuphead graphics.
That's not all from Playside. Now comes the announcement of another
Let's go back to Nintendo legit. You feel like that the Switch 2
talking to them for a while about this project.
will make or break. Maybe it might.
Tonight, an Age of Darkness.
Oh, it's finally
This
coming
takes
out.
things to a whole new level. It's a
Yeah, shooter indie game.
strategy game built for PC based on one of the most
You heard?
iconic fantasy franchises in the
I mean, it
world.
looks pretty cool.
Any guesses? Let's take a look.
Wait, what is the game? New Final Fantasy? No, not really Final Fantasy. Wait, what? Oh, it's a Game of Thrones game. Yeah, that's. No, wait. I think his name was Jon Snow, this dude.
How the game is played.
This is Jon Snow.
But this is not the game you know.
I heard that the last seasons of the Game of Thrones show was a huge letdown. The last seasons of it. Okay. Is this gonna be any good? I have no clue. Hell, it might even be a flashpoint. A flashpoint for the industry because of the high price tag. Yeah, wait, hang on a sec. If they sell, well, everyone's gonna implement the $90. Dude, if everyone implements the $90 standard, everyone's gonna find a way to crack and pirate video games. I'm sorry, that's just how everything goes. I mean, because like if you convert $90 in other currencies, that is literally a whole ass salary. No joke. For some, that's a whole ass salary that they can't possibly get back. Wait, Jon Snow dies. Well, what the fuck? GTA 6 is gonna be like $120? You for real? Are these just rumors, or is Rockstar legit planning on selling GTA 6 at that exact price point? If they do, then the gaming industry is fucking cooked, man.
For Westeros.
I don't know, man. Maybe the Game of Thrones game might be a cash grab. WB might be a cash grab.
Alright, now
That's
it's
some-
time for the global reveal of an
Wait,
FPS
did it fell
action-adventure
off hard?
RPG.
Yes, it has. People are willing to throw down thousands to get their hands on. Yeah, but if that happens, the gaming industry is cooked. I'm sorry. Glad you live in Morocco. 90% of the people there already know. Same as in Egypt, man. Same as in Egypt. I mean, more games will get cracked anyways. It costs $2 billion to make, so you know they're making it. But still, I mean, like, it has to be fairly praised. And I don't. This looks pretty cool. What is that? I wasn't really focused with the game that much.
The dawn of a new era.
What?
The era of
Atomic Heart. I do not know that there was a first game before Atomic Heart. Yep, they're playing Queen. Yes, they are playing Queen and they already have issues with copyright. Yeah, I mean, like, I had to, like, lower that because the title by Queen is literally, like, copyrighted. I'm gonna, like, turn the volume back up after this trailer ends. Because I do not want YouTube to, like, strike my ass because of copyright. Wait, Atomic... Is it any good? Wait. I mean, this looks pretty cool, but I have not played the first Atomic Heart. Was it any good? I mean, everybody... I mean, like... Everybody in the chat right now seems pretty hyped for Atomic Heart 2. But the reason why, I mean, like, yeah, it's because of the Queen song, and they might end... We're the Robot Sisters! Rah! I need to check this out, man. I need to check out the Atomic Heart. I need to check that game out. Oh wait. Action RPG shooter. Nice. Okay. I had to lower it so that YouTube won't really like... So that YouTube won't really like strike my ass down. This is literally a live stream of... I'm streaming this on YouTube while watching this on YouTube. It's them back in the gold... Ah! You've heard it's the spiritual successor to Bioshock.
Is it recording?
That's dope.
It's in the sky, a giant cube.
So that's the gameplay preview. So it looks like Bioshock.
I didn't even see it. You know,
And it's kind of the hard truth, people's fault. The Nintendo Switch 2 was a success even with the scummy price and the $80 price more, $80 Mario Kart. People need to learn. Yeah, people have to learn that you have to vote with your wallet. Yeah, that you can vote for your wallet and it's your duty to vote with your wallet.
revealed itself. What if it was always there and we've only just started to see it?
Okay. Nice! Gameplay looks dope. The first person stuff looks pretty cool. Looks fun. I might give it a shot. Okay, not this one, but like the first one, I might give that a shot to see if I like it, and if I'm gonna pick it up. The Cube Atomic Universe. Or is the Cube like the game's online mode?
Is yet another new project from Bunfish, an MMORPG shooter set in the Atomic Universe on a massive levitating cube. You can see there where the edges are constantly rotating to create unique gameplay combinations that are ever evolving. All right, let's jump into the Marvel Cosmic Invasion universe. The new retro beat 'em up coming to
Yo, it looks like the old school Ninja Turtles and X-Men game. This should be fun. There's Spider-Man, the Amazing Spider-Man, and they look like Marvel Comics sprites. Now they look like the sprites from Marvel fighting game, from like the first Marvel vs. Capcom. Not MVC1, but you know what I mean. Yeah, that shit looks very Marvel vs. Capcom 2. Now, there's Rocket with all the guns and shit. Yo! Godzilla, how's it hanging, man? Thanks for catching this here stream, and yeah, Cosmic Invasion looks dope as fuck. Zoom in effect needed. Exactly. And this shit looks fire. Show us some of that Spider-Man gameplay. Yeah, I mean, like, I'm gonna be spamming the game of Spider-Man. Pragmata? No, this is Onimusha. This is Onimusha. Yep, okay, it looks like the old school Onimusha, which I'm digging. It looks like it has a similar camera perspective to the old school Onimusha when you're in combat. Which again, I am digging. Okay? So far I played the first Onimusha, but I gotta play the other two Onimushas. Onimusha 2 and Onimusha 3. Because like the first one, when I played that game, it's pretty dope, and I did put a review up of the first Onimusha here on the channel, but this fucking looks dope. No, No, it's not DMC. I am praying to God that we get Devil May Cry 6 here. I'll be gassed if we get a Devil May Cry 6, but either then, I'm pretty happy with Onimusha. I'm pretty happy that we're getting Onimusha Way of the Sword. I think we're getting it this year, and that game, yeah, the game looks clean already. I mean, right now from this trailer, the game looks fucking clean, man. Okay, next year, but still, it looks clean. Word Netflix Onimusha is good. I might give that a shot. Wait. Okay. So there's a demo.
You guys all know I love my puppets, and this next project is one I've been tracking for a few years. As a team at Stranding Studios is using Unreal Engine 5 to create an insane digital puppeteering.
Engine.
It's actually a thing.
No way. He did not mention Devil May Cry in the slightest.
Here is an unexpected.
Yeah, I mean, like, I hope that Onimusha doesn't fail. And that Capcom doesn't fail us with Onimusha. I hope that they do not fail us with that. Seems interesting, let's go. If Black Panther or Taskmaster don't appear in the fighting game, you're gonna... I mean... Oh, you're talking about Cosmic Invasion. I'm hoping that they would appear in, like, I don't know if Deadpool is gonna appear, but I hope that the Mark with a Mouth makes an appearance in that game. Wait, what the? Sesame Street. An M-rated Sesame Street. Is this supposed to be a parody of... Is this supposed to be like a Rocky parody or something? That I feel like DMC5 won't be... Man, I'm hoping that it's here. I am just hoping that we can get a Devil May Cry 6 announcement here. Because I'll be really, really happy if we do get a Devil May Cry 6. Okay, what the hell is this game? I mean, like... Wait, so... I have a feeling that like a lot of the game publishers, I mean, the game announcements are going to be pretty sporadic. There's gonna be like nothing there in particular. I mean, either Devil May Cry 6 if it comes to like this year, if a Devil May Cry 6 is announced, it's either here or at the Game Awards.
I mean, brand new game in Deception we trust.
Deception and Trust, eh? I wonder what that is. What did I... Honestly, any Devil May Cry... Me as well. What did I... It's an M-rated... The last one was an M-rated Sesame Street. No, I am hoping that this is not another Concord. What? This is literally Among Us, but like in high def graphics, gameplay. I mean, like the idea itself. This is literally Among Us. Haven't seen a funny game before this year. Yeah, it looks like Sesame Street. What? This is literally Among Us. No joke, this is Among Us. Either Clue but with guns or Among Us. In Deception we trust. Closed beta coming soon with stream. Nice. Wait, what is that?
That was Killer in a 24-player multiplayer game
Okay.
where you compete in a game of life or death using social deduction skills to win. Alright, it's hard to believe this next game was first announced at TGA in 2021. I know it's
Okay,
been a while, the
TGA
recent tech test proved that
2021.
some things are definitely worth the wait.
I guess
But
this
before
is
talking about
Pragmata.
Arc Raiders,
Yeah.
This is one of the most anticipated games
But
of the year.
maybe.
and we're excited to share
Among
with
Us,
you
but you get killed by bad. Yep, exactly.
World of Speranza.
Among Us with big titty baddies.
From Embark Studios, here's the world premiere of the release date trailer for Arc Raiders.
No, I thought it was Pragmata, but nope. Apparently it ain't. Is Pragmata gonna get another trailer here, or is it not gonna get another trailer here? And what about Resident Evil 9 and any Devil May Cry adjacent project? Are we gonna get these? Not really into those types of games. And right here, I'm just like hoping that they announce a Devil May Cry 6.
You don't have to walk this path alone.
Because I'll be pretty happy if they do.
Surround yourself with resourceful friends.
And I think, wait, how long has this been? Yeah, this is, I think we're like in the 30-minute mark. Yep, we are in the hour mark of this stream, but we're just checking this out. Among Us with big booty bit, exactly, that's what the last game was. But this game, I don't know, this doesn't really look like it's really, like it's up my alley. Doesn't look that way. I have a feeling that they just repeated that one shot. What the hell is this supposed to be? But it doesn't really look like it's right up my alley, I'm not gonna lie. Arc Raiders doesn't look like it's gonna be right up my alley.
Coming October 30th, 2025 for PC and console. Congrats to Embark Studios.
They don't even state the consoles no more.
Finally step onto the world of
Oh, these
Assassin's Creed
showcases.
Dune Awakening combines
Yep.
the survival and MMO genres with a thrilling cinematic
It's good.
story. It arrives on PC in just a few days on June 10th, but you can play it right now in Steam Advanced Access. Here is a brand new look.
Okay, what game is it then? It can be played on Steam now. No, I don't really think it's the new Elden Ring. No, I mean that has to be like by FromSoft and the publishers Namco Bandai. But why in the hell are? But where in the hell are the ridiculously fun-ass games? And where the fuck is Ninja Gaiden 4? Where is it? Wait. All these games look same except for... Exactly, they look the same. Yeah, I mean, like, all these games kind of look like the same. It's like, for most of them, it looks like I've been seeing the trailer for the same exact thing. But where the fuck are, like, the ridiculously fun video games at? I mean, the last one, Arc Raiders looked like ass. Onimusha looked fucking cool. Onimusha, that's actually a highlight for me. But where the hell is Ninja Gaiden 4 at? I mean, it's kind of like that game was announced and we're hearing like snippets of it from Team Ninja. But we didn't get like a second trailer or third trailer or anything. Where the hell is it? This looks like Dune, but it ain't Dune. Yeah, this looks like another open world. This looks like another open world, but where the hell are? They haven't shown the new Shinobi, but that game looks sick from what you saw. I hope they show it. I mean, it's about time that they show another ridiculously fun video game. Because so far, I mean, like, I'm gonna say this right here. last state of play that was yesterday, that shit looked a lot more impressive. Oh, it was a Dune game all along. Oh, okay. They're going for that Star Wars crossover. Is that shit gonna be any good? Yep. Okay, what game is this? But that first game they shown was pretty cool. Okay, what is that? What the hell is this? What the hell is this zombie game? Heroes must rise, eh? What are they rising from? Yup, Mad Max Space Game. It's the realistic graphics and the ambiguous trailers that confuse you to what the game is supposed. Yeah, I agree 100%, man. But this looks pretty cool. I mean, hey, something that looks impressive. Is she doing combos? And gliding? Now they have my attention. Wait. It's sad because trailers look generic, didn't even realize. I know, I did not know that it was a Dune game. I mean, like, I had a feeling that it was, but then I was like, I don't know what the fuck this game is. And then I was like, where the fuck are the ridiculously fun games? Does this have anything to do with, like, the Chrono Trigger games? This one looks different. Yeah, this one looks very anime. Wait, is she fighting she was fighting a bitch with summon swords. No way. No, I don't think this is PGR. I don't think this is. It looks like PGR, but it ain't PGR. What is that? What the hell is that? But this looks pretty cool. Is this a console game or is it gonna be one of those mobile games? Well, hey, at least you can get it on the PC. Wait. Movies and video games nowadays in terms of trailers are just, yeah, they just plainly look the exact same. 1-year-old games. Alright, waiting for you, Dino, waiting for you, my dude. It's a, yeah, gotcha games in general. Wait, it's Withering Waves on a mobile MMORPG game. Like, it's a gotcha.
As part of Nextfest. What you're about to see next is a stop-motion co-op platformer where everything has been
so
by hand.
This is not Devil May Cry 6 then. Where the hell is? Show us another Capcom game. I won't mind if it's Pragmata at this point. Couldn't they add some humor to these trailers instead of... Yeah, instead of trying to be ultra serious, they should try to add... Either so... Yeah, they should try to add something to make it distinct. This looks like an indie game. And everything is drawn by hand. Graphically, this looks impressive. And they... Yeah, this stop motion one, it looks... I'm digging this art style. Out of words. Okay? They have my attention.
What a really unique and different game. This August signals the release of Mafia: The Old Country, the next entry in the acclaimed Mafia franchise.
Mafia.
It's a gritty mob story set in the brutal underworld of 1900 Sicily.
Mafia.
Here is the Summer Gamefest trailer.
Alright, show us the thing. It's a mafia game. Alright, we have the mafia game. Mafia. I think that the problem is most game trailers try too hard for seriousness when most of them aren't. The full game itself isn't even that serious. As a stop motion one. But Mafia has been running for a long ass time. Okay. Yeah, and I'm just spitting ivory.
This is an opportunity. Do you wish to commit to this film?
Yeah. But a lot of people in Egypt do like Mafia and GTA, so there's that. I think this game is gonna get pirated like hotcakes here. Keyword here, pirated. You're not into Mafia, but someone is eating well. I mean, it's gonna get pirated like hotcakes because like video games in Egypt are fucking expensive.
And if you thought that guy was a stud, just wait till you see this next game.
Devil May Cry
Celebration
6.
captures the creative, hands-on spirit of classic LEGO play and will also support a Friends Pass.
LEGO Play!
Split fiction.
This is not Devil May Cry 6. Another LEGO game. Might be a side scroller. But hey, it looks like an original LEGO game. Is that a Devil May Cry reference? We are definitely going to be getting Devil May Cry 6 after this one. Blue for Virgil and red for Dante. Bless me with the freedom of the... Devil May Cry Desperation. Yep, in Morocco, Morocco, Egypt, like a lot of other Arab countries, piracy is the norm because video games are too expensive. Wait, can we get Clancy? Yeah, a Tom Clancy game. Yeah, red brick Dante, blue brick Virgil. Lego May Cry. Yeah, this is what it feels like waiting patiently for another Devil May Cry release. You remember digging into the Lego sets? Through your old Lego sets looking into the eyepieces. Voyagers. Featuring Dante and Virgil colors.
I'm Carolyn Lawrence, voice actor for a few familiar faces you might have grown up with on Nickelodeon.
Okay.
Some with swirl suits, thank you. Some
Yeah, she wasn't SpongeBob. She was. Lego Horizon did worse than Concord. Like, it's an incredible game. Hopefully this game doesn't fail hard.
I'm thrilled to have a hand in revealing something that brings a lot of those characters together like never
The SpongeBob game.
I hope you enjoy the first look at Nicktoons and the Dice of Destiny. Yeehaw!
Is Danny Phantom gonna be in this? Holy shit, this is like literally the Cosmo and Wanda's wands. Is that Timmy Turner? No, that's not Timmy Turner. Hey! They ripped off 7 Deadly Sins! That is literally the plot of 7 Deadly Sins, man. Yep, said. Yep, that is actually her. That is actually her. Wait, this is SpongeBob. Since when did SpongeBob? Wait, that was the Cosmo and Wanda one. The Fairy Old Parents one.
It's been almost 2 years since players first stepped into the role of
Yeah.
puppet to save the city of
I mean, she was Timmy Turner back in the day.
Overture is a DLC
Yeah.
expansion to Lies of P that transports players back in time with new characters.
Okay.
course, opposing enemies and bosses. Here's the
I am hoping that Devil May Cry 6 comes after this. If not, I'm gonna have to find a way to shoot the entire game onwards. Yeah. Okay. That's what the crossover was. I have not tried Lies of P. All what I know is that it's like it's like one of those anime Dark Souls, anime Souls games. Yeah, anime Soulsborne. Oh, what the fuck? Wolverine claws? But that last dude had Wolverine claws, and was that the Devil Sword Sparta? Where are these Devil May Cry references coming from? Or I'm just like the one making these Devil May Cry references because I want a Devil May Cry 6, damn it, I want one. That must hurt. Boss fatalities. Ow! Sure you can! And I should try the Lies of P game. It kind of... Was it any good? Has anyone played Lies of P?
Yes, that's
Better grab Kalina and exactly.
across all platforms to play. So
I don't want to get political in my chat, but people hate on Terra because of the whole... I have, and I did kind of like disassociate with her because of that. Wait, but you hate her because she's an annoying, talentless voice actress who does the same 3 voice lines? Voice lines, we are not the same. I'm like, so you already like hated her before the whole Gaza thing. Gotcha. Lies of P is great. I should definitely give it a try. Yeah, she does keep using the same voices, but I liked hers. But she's been using the same voices in every single thing, man. I do not want to get this shit here. What the hell is this, man? Why are they advertising this life simulator? This is what this looks like now. It looks like a life simulator. Or is this a horror game? Okay, this might be a horror game. Featuring Art the Clown. Yeah, this might be a horror game. Is this a scary game? This kind of looks like a scary game, but the crowd itself, I mean, like, the crowd in this show looks sleepy.
I wouldn't recommend eating those tomatoes. Alright, NCSoft is expanding its Blade and Soul universe. Let's take a look at the rich lore and dynamic action in Blade and Soul Neo, just out on Steam, and Blade and Soul Hero.
They had you in the first... Yeah, they did. I mean, like, I thought it was gonna be like a slice of life game, and it's like, why the fuck would I want to play that? I want to play a fun game. This one looks pretty promising. What the fuck? I mean, the last chick looked like Belle from Stellar Blade. This looks fun. Okay, this kind of looks fun. I'm hoping it's good. But I think I have to like get this on Steam. And this looks like a gacha game. Is it a gacha game or an RTS or a turn-based RPG? What is it? What is it? Been a while since there was... Yeah, it's been a hot minute. I mean, sure, we did have like Silent Hill F yesterday, but still, we need more horror-like games. And we need more character action stuff. Character action games. These make the... What? Is this a One Punch Man game? I mean, this fucker is like the dude from the last episode of One Punch Man. Where the fuck did that crossover come from? Ah! Yep, there's Saitama. Yep, there. The fuck is Saitama doing here? Intimidated by Saitama. And one punch! Oh, so it's a crossover event. Nice. Crystal of Atlanta. Oh! Speaking of Seven Deadly Sins, there we go. A real Seven Deadly Sins game. Wait, is this supposed to be like before the events of the anime? Before Meliodas and the gang were exiled? Yo. But I haven't completed the anime yet. I want to complete the anime. One Punch Gotcha. Hey, you had a thought if Eddie Shankar can be a visionary? Why can... Exactly. If he's a visionary, then I can't be. I think I indirectly called it. That there is something related to Seven Deadly Sins, and there we go. A Seven Deadly Sins game. You've seen the movies, and they're good. I want to watch the rest of the anime. I think I could easily watch it on Netflix. Yeah, either Netflix or on other websites. Either this or that. An open... Looks like it. Might be turn-based, but I do not know if the game itself is going to be good or if it's a cash grab. Fuck? You have to register? Nah, man. This already has cash grab written all over it, and hey! Witcher 4. What if someone accidentally reveals Devil May Cry 6? What if? Expedition 30 instead of Unreal?
This is a technological showcase set in the world of The Witcher 4.
Okay.
Integrated into Unreal Engine.
You're seeing me live in real time.
Squid Game will be coming to UES.
So that's the Unreal Engine showcase.
A serious contender for Game of the Year.
I still haven't played Expedition 33 yet.
On the Epic Game Store.
Oh, Rogue! How's it hanging? Thanks for catching this here stream. Devil May Cry 6 win! Hey, Keely! Where's Devil May Cry 6 at? Give us Devil May Cry 6 now! Yeah, we kind of want to be surprised at this point. I'm still checking this whole thing out. Yeah, I am hoping to see a surprise. Actually, I'm hoping to play Devil May Cry Sigma. I meant Mediolis, stupid typer. Oh, the typo. Wait, you like the show? The show, but you had to drop it after Meliodas versus Escanor fight. Another Jurassic Park. I'm sorry, dude. I kind of feel indifferent to this one. I mean, I haven't seen many Jurassic Park movies, if I'm being honest with you. But I kind of feel indifferent in a way. There's only been like a few games that I'm like excited for, and like only a handful that I'm remotely interested in.
From Yacht Club Games. 10 years ago, we broke new ground.
Where is the other Capcom announcement? Where is the other Capcom announcement?
I'm thrilled to share a world premiere look.
You don't care if it's a remake of 1 or 2, another game, or even...
Yeah!
Me, I too want some Devil May Cry.
It's a bone-chilling adventure that blends intense combat, free roaming exploration.
Get off the screen and give us Devil May Cry, will ya? Just give us some Devil May Cry.
You'll burrow through danger A decade ago, we unearthed a groundbreaking legend. This year, we're bringing our next bona fide classic.
Which is... Wait, are these the guys behind Undertale? Yacht Games, are they behind Undertale? This looks like The Legend of Zelda mixed with Castlevania. Okay, I'm interested. I take these back. But still, I want my Devil May Cry news right about now. A Devil May Cry 6, the Divine Comedy? Is that in the cards? Wait, Devil May Cry... You know, I actually see that happen. I actually see that being a thing. I actually see those two crossing over somehow. Does everyone else really want an Emerald? Yep.
Our next game comes from a well-known developer.
I want these. What?
Kyle Boston, everyone. Final Boston, alright.
I wonder what that red... It's red! Shit, it's red.
Hey, Jeffy. If you're reading this, it means three things.
No.
Number one,
Nope.
you're killing it at the fest with your oodles of totally natural charisma.
What?
B, I'm at your house playing long darts with...
Get off the stage, man.
You're gonna do me a solid and skip that Silk Song trailer, so you can hit my revolutionary
I mean,
VR gaming venture that
for some reason they already know that that they want Jeff off of the stage. Oh, hey! What the fuck? Deadpool! A new Deadpool game? Wait, what the?
Hell yeah.
What the fuck is this?
Handcrafted with cuddles by the Merc with a MetaQuest.
Oh my god! I thought it was gonna be a console game.
A tropical farming sim experience. Oh, hi, new friend.
Okay, that does seem like Deadpool.
Escape the turd burger of late-stage capitalism and enter a world of VR magic and wondering.
That sounds like it is literally the same tone as Ryan Reynolds.
With Pop Satan. Oh, hi, don't worry, he's a fascist. He deserves this.
But why the fuck is it on MetaQuest? I mean, it's a console that I'm not really gonna get, but
Who designed this shit?
yeah, for real.
I wiped my ass on this first. You're welcome. Who got
the-
lobotomy with fries?
Lobotomy with fries, my god, dude!
Dreams of being inside it come true. VR.
Why is this on VR only, man? Why is this VR only? I mean, it could work well as a first-person game.
Is that weird?
Yeah, and his costume regenerates, but why? You was wishing for a Deadpool 2 game?
Neil Patrick Harris, Deadpool.
Oh, Neil Patrick Harris as Deadpool, but why the fuck is it on VR? Why? Bro, this shit should be on consoles and PC.
Big news, the release date.
Consoles and PC. Wait, but can you get Batman Arkham Origins, the one that came out on the one that came out on VR? Can anyone get that on PC? Because that one looks pretty good. Yeah, let's go Deadpool.
He's a narcissistic sociopath. He's experimenting with humans like they're lab rats.
VR is kinda gaining traction. Kinda is, but like it's only on like the MetaQuest. That's like the only system that has it. Remember watching your stepdad play Deadpool years ago? You wish you could get it on current consoles? I have Deadpool for the PS3. I think we could stream that one. I think I could stream that one time. Well, I wonder what is this? No, this looks like Dying Light. Yeah, this looks like a Dying Light game, not a Resident Evil 9. This is definitely Dying Light.
I don't care how high his walls are, how big his arm is. That fucker will pay for what he did to me. All the years he took from me.
Yep, this is Dying Light.
Yearn's revenge.
because of the parkour and first-person shooter gameplay. I remember playing the first Dying Light and liking it, but I haven't played Dying Light 2. Yeah, Dying Light with Crisis Armor. Yep, I knew it. This is a Dying Light. This looks pretty dope. Yeah, it looks pretty fun. More Dying Light.
Then I'll go there and fucking kill him.
Nice. This is not a second Deadpool game, sadly.
On August 22nd, Gamescom week. All right. This next
Yep, exactly. We got disappointed instead.
films to capture the highs and lows.
When it comes to Deadpool, I was disappointed that like it's not on any, that it's not like on consoles or PC.
Interactive. And this is your exclusive new look at this game that plays like a love letter to teenage memories.
Hanging out. Getting buzzed. I've gotta get out of this place.
Oh, what the hell is this game?
At the end of an era, when everything
I wonder what is this game?
it's time to look back on your greatest hits.
Now, do they expect us to play a game where we're just like a bunch of high teenagers? That's what they're expecting? Yeah, I do know that there is a PS4 Deadpool, but like I do have it on PS3. That's the one that I have. But like the PS3 Deadpool and the PS4 one, they're both the same exact game, gameplay wise. Yeah, the art style looks pretty good, but like I'm not sure if it's gonna be. I'm not sure if like playing a game as like a teenager that gets high, if it's something that I'd actually want myself. Because I'm not really a fan of like slice of life video games.
Mixtape, nothing but the hits.
Kind of. '80s! No, this is not an '80s game. What is this enemy game? No, this is not a fighting game.
Your destinies are sealed. There is no escaping them.
Wait, it's kind of echoey. Wait, don't tell me that I sound like I'm going into Devil Trigger right now. Yeah, exactly. That's what we do. Yeah, that's why we play video games, to be someone who we are not. What a Disney universe, but you know, but Disney doesn't have the balls to do so, man. They don't have the balls to make a violent-ass game. Yeah, I mean, dude, I mean, like we have seen footage of like the game being tested, but we have not seen Insomniac talk about it ever since Marvel's Spider-Man 2. Filled with hope. Filled with hope and big titties. For real? It sounded like I was in Permanent Devil Trigger? Wait, let me see what you can do about the mic.
That was the global announcement of Toa, a new roguelike from Bandai Namco and developer.
Oh,
classic Japanese art with a musical spin on Eastern mysticism.
Oh, does that sound now? I lowered it a bit.
First-time solo developer in Bandung, Indonesia. With the help of 9 of his friends, he's built an intense action beat-em-up with brutal hand-to-hand combat.
No,
in his hometown.
I don't think that's Lost Soul Aside. No, not Lost Soul Aside. I mean, that game should be coming out next month or at the end of this month. Yeah, it should be at the end of this particular month.
The hunt isn't over. Not until it kills.
Okay, hey, this looks like the raid. Yeah, that's like the style that they're going for. Something that looks like the raid. I've just seen the trailer for the raid, but I want to see the actual movie. The game doesn't look like something you would play. Wait, one small grip you have from DMC3 is that taunt line when you... Yeah, I mean, like, he doesn't taunt anyone. Hey, yo, don't... Nah, I mean, like, Indonesian Dante. Dante from Indonesia. Hey, this game looks like Urban Rain, if anyone has played that before. Urban Rain Underground. When it comes to, like, the combat system itself. But hey, it's only like 6 people who made this? Nah, not bad. Not bad at Wing Chun! No, it's not Wing Chun, it's Muay Thai, yes. I mean, like, the fighting style is more like Muay Thai, not exactly Wing Chun, but... This looks pretty good.
Amazing what these solo devs can do today. Now it is time for the reveal of the next game from Montreal-based Tribute.
This fell out of my head while spinning it. This fell out of my head.
Invasion, which you saw a little bit earlier.
And yeah, there
like
we
me, you've been waiting for more than a decade for this reveal.
Devil May Cry 6? No, Universal. I had my hopes up a bit too much, man. Yeah, if Dante was cool. Yeah, it does kind of look like Sifu. It's like Sifu mixed with... Yeah, a bit. And from the third... Yo, you're Indonesian? Nice. Eid Mubarak, my dude. This is Scott Pilgrim, isn't it? This is a Scott Pilgrim game. Shoryuken. Flash kick. Nah. I gotta play some of these Scott Pilgrim video games. These look fun. They look like fun side-scrollers. It's a brand new adventure in an all open world in Toronto. Backflash kick. Yeah, Eid Mubarak, my dude. Do the thing where Dante fires enemy hydrate once, then quick shots of it. I would! If it shoots.
Flying in a brand new brawling adventure in EX, you'll battle through space.
This looks fun.
Streets of my hometown of Toronto was
and Eid Mubarak, no
former rivals in this online
yeah, no, Eid Mubarak, my dude.
Pilgrim creator Brian Lee O'Malley.
Yeah, this is actually the first of the 8 streams.
We have a very special message from Maggie Robertson, TGA winner in
Who's that?
2021 for her performance in Resident Evil Village.
Hey, Resident Evil announcement! Yo! Lady Dimitrescu! Hey, that is Lady Dimitrescu herself! Okay! Is there gonna be a new Resident Evil announcement? Yep, Resident Evil announcement?
And make your decision wisely.
No, I thought there was gonna be like a Resident Evil 9 announcement, and they would somehow follow that up by a Devil May Cry 6 announcement. Hey, titties. Nope. I'm sorry, I just had to lower this again because copyrighted music. I'm sorry, man. I mean, like, I already had enough trouble with, like, the podcast when I uploaded that with the copyrighted shit. You feel me? And I don't really want to get this, like, taken down or to get the stream stopped suddenly because of copyright. I mean, like, I'm already dealing with internet and this is kind of like a gamble for me.
Test with the hard.
Okay, now we don't have to worry about copyright stuff that much.
Now, a glorious morning has dawned.
Oh, and the Walking... Another Walking Dead game.
Harder. Scum.
That's another Devil May Cry reference! Yeah, because Virgil goes out with... Yeah, he says scum. That's another Devil May Cry reference. Okay. Live hard and party hard. Woohoo! This is a Devil May Cry reference. I am sorry. So we might be seeing a Devil May Cry 6 get announced here. I might as well like be put in a straitjacket while watching this stream. Is that Amanda Waller? That looked like Amanda Waller. Deus Ex? Deus... No, it looks like a Cyberpunk game. Either a Cyberpunk DLC or another Cyberpunk game. A Scott Pilgrim game based on the anime. Nice! Yeah, that's what it should have been. I mean, like, I have seen the Scott Pilgrim movie, but I do not know if there was like a... I do not know that there existed a Scott Pilgrim anime. Mad Max. This looks like Mad Max. Elden Mad Max. Yeah, this is definitely Elden Mad Max. Hitman. Hitman crossover, okay.
Hi everyone, I'm Hakan Abrak, CEO of IO Interactive. We can't wait for you to discover Mindside when it launches on June the 10th from Builder Rocket Boy and IO partners.
Okay, yes, now where's Devil May Cry 6?
Agent 47 will be contracted for a very special assignment in Red Rock City.
But these guys are the same devs.
This week.
Yep, I knew it. The James Bond First Light. The James Bond game. Bond.
This week we finally revealed 007 First Light to the world, and your reactions.
I did see it and it looked pretty good.
It's coming in 2026, but we want to make the wait more exciting. We are bringing someone into Hitman: The World Assassination, who is very dear to the Bond universe.
What the fuck? They're gonna make a James Bond and Hitman crossover? For real? Nice. A Hitman James Bond crossover.
Is the elusive shadow banker, known only as Le Chiffre, a financial master.
Wait, I have a feel.
He has arranged a high-stake poker.
Yep, that is literally a crossover. But there should be a crossover where it's Agent 47 going up against James Bond. That would be pretty cool. That would be pretty dope.
Mr. Rengang, he's too patient with Miss Bry. Well, she likes to drink.
Some stealth gameplay.
He's the only wild card.
Hey, 47!
Welcome to the VIP room here.
Fuck. This is literally 47 versus Bond.
Names up for Frank. What's your green? Mr. Le Chiffre.
Fuck. Oh, they know their shit when it comes to crossovers, man.
Coming together in a very unexpected way.
They know their fucking crossovers.
007 First Light is just around the corner, coming out next year. However, Hitman is live.
Yeah, man.
So I thought,
Joe's trying to... Yep, yeah, that is literally me.
Friend to join me here. As a matter of fact, he is here with us today.
That's right, everyone at Summer Gamefest, please welcome the great Mads Mikkelsen.
One. Okay, hear me out. A Deadpool gacha game would be. Yeah. Deadpool would be wanting more money. It'd be good, it'd be a hilarious sketchy game. Whoever thought Hitman... Yeah, it works! James Bond versus Hitman works.
For this character, it's a role that means a lot to me because of a lot of reasons. So when Haggard gave me the chance to step into the shoes of the Schiffer once again, I did not hesitate for 1 second.
Yep, they know what they're cooking.
He's more confident.
They know what they are cooking.
He's not just a brilliant mind hiding behind a desk. He's
but I heard
unpredictable.
maybe. Honestly, Devil May Cry prequel game with Sparta as the main character focusing around what pushed him to protect. That yeah, I would actually buy that. I would actually buy that. Wonder how many lines will Virgil use when they fight in the
casino.
I wonder.
We want to make an homage to the movie Casino Royale while keeping surprises for our players.
A Deadpool Kachi game where every character is a variant of Deadpool.
And the mission will be.
My god, that would be hilarious.
Yeah, he's not going to beat me in poker. He's going to figure something else out.
So I guess it is not just about the shot, it's about the bluff around the table this time?
Yeah, sure, exactly. It's the Schiffer is always like 2 steps ahead of you. He reaches you before you reach him.
2 steps ahead.
Chess player to a poker game.
We built the mission to allow several paths, unexpected characters, appearances, and even custom poker mechanics.
Wow. Nice. Well, when do we get to play this?
That's the best part. We wanted to surprise you, so the team is
there a demo?
The game as we speak. Le Chiffre, elusive target mission starts today in a few hours.
What the fuck?
For only 30 days, and if you play it, you'll unlock the unique reward in 007 First Light.
Fuck!
Alright, well, Mods, thanks for joining us.
That is
Summer Gamefest.
No, that is generous. No, that is generous, my dude. How come Deadpool and Spider-Man movie hasn't? Yeah, I mean they just finished Deadpool and Wolverine, but like with Spider-Man, he hasn't had a movie in a long ass time. No, just the main character. Maybe the secondaries are Deadpool. And no, they're in the game, but everyone acts like a regular NPC. But hey, like the what? I mean, like the extra Hitman campaign with James Bond, that was pretty dope. I'm not gonna lie to you. Was the last one a Devil Trigger? Who knows? No, just the main character, maybe the secondary or Deadpool. And know that they're in a game, but everyone else acts like a regular NPC. That would make sense for a Deadpool game. Yep. Nah, there's plenty of these to go around. They're lucrative. Lego makes a shit ton of money out of video game releases and other merchandise.
Those were literally just on screen.
Exactly. It's Mario Party style. Yep. It literally says Lego Party, so it's a lot like a Mario Party. Come on, man. And that was Steve's Lava Chicken! Yeah, and Ninjago just came.
Team shooter from Dreamhaven and Moonshot Games. 20 players across 5 ships venture into the most treacherous region of space, hoping to get their hands on the artifact. The game is called Cloudgate, and the open beta starts next week during Steam Next Fest.
Okay,
also
nice.
Very happy to announce
Where?
The game will launch on July 24th for PC.
But where is Resident Evil 9 and Devil May Cry 6? Where is it?
Some serious space shenanigans.
Where is Devil May Cry and Resident Evil? This looks like Doom Light. Doom Light. Jump up, kick back. I'm not gonna lie, this Moonlight. No, wait, no, the game that made, no, the game dev that made the Deadpool game, the first one, not the VR one that's coming out, is High Moon. Oh, okay, I mean, like, the stream so far is almost at 2 hours, the stream itself. Whip around. whip around and spin. Yeah, but like it's gonna. There's one tomorrow and one after tomorrow.
I'm proud to reveal to you the next game from Toronto-based Drinkbox Studios, the team behind the Guacamelee series and Nobody Saves the World. They're making a full 3D game that can be played alone or with a friend in
No
co-op.
way.
You can find out more
Where's
during David's
DMC5,
right after
man?
the show, but for now, here is the
You used to love Ninjago as one of your favorite shows on Cartoon Network. I haven't seen Ninjago. I have not seen it. Drinkbox Studio. This looks like something that'll come up on Cartoon Network. Yeah, this looks like something that will definitely be on Cartoon Network. Ninjago wasn't half bad from what you remember. From what little you've seen of it. I have not seen Ninjago actually. Okay, this kind of looks like Hades, yeah. This looks like, what do they call it? I wonder what do they call the same genre that like Hades is in. Yeah, this looks like Hades. Ninjago was GOAT. I have not seen it. Blighted. Blighted looks like Hades.
There is more Blighted coming up right after the show in Day of the Devs. Alright, next is a first-person survival action horror game from Team Cloud. It's a new team of 50 with founders in Canada and Armenia.
No.
Mudfish powerhouse label.
Yep, it looked like a roguelike.
Unreal Engine 5 game to life.
The start was ass, but the only trilogy was straight fire. Oh, so like the last 3 seasons were good? It was more like Peel. Yeah, because Amsterdam, wait. Nah. So they're using designs that look like they came from like early Doom. Oh. What the hell is that? Okay, this is trying to be Doom. This is trying to be Doom mixed with Resident Evil. Team Cloud or Team Cloud? Maybe Team Cloud. Watched the Ninjago movie and it was fine, but it wasn't doing the original show any justice. Like the start of Ninjago? I have not seen that show actually. Ew. Oh fuck! Oh my god, that is demented. That is kind of demented.
Poor little babies. Alright, Mecha Break is one of 2025
You could say the same about.
with its previous beta.
I mean, the Ben 10 movies, Ben 10 live action movies weren't really that good.
3 million players in total. In this game, you explore a sci-fi universe of pilot, powerful mechs with immersive aerial and ground combat.
Make
a
us
top
rich.
wish list of games players are clamoring to know just one thing. When is the release date?
Is this Gundam?
Here's Mecha Break's latest trailer with the answer.
Does this have anything to do with Gundam? Because like that thing, it looks a lot like a Gundam. Yup, this is Gundam. These are Gundams, bro. This is legit a Gundam game. I wonder how it's gonna play. They need to show us some gameplay. Wait. The Intrigo movie was alright as well, as it was trying to be its own thing, but at least it was loyal. And oh, oh yeah, so that was a lot more loyal than the DMC Netflix adaptation. It was a lot more, it respected the source material a lot more. This cinematic looks good, but what about the gameplay? What about the game? How does it play? Spartan kick them off. I wonder how does this look? Yeah, this looks dope. But how does the game itself play? Yo, Kizuma, how's it hanging? Thanks for catching this here stream. والله احتمال نسهر على الفاضي بس ايه انا مش عارف البتاع ده يخلص امتى عشان عايز العب حبة Devil May Cry 3 Crimson اصلا. I wanna play some DMC3 Crimson.
Small-scale players traverse the oversized world around them, filled with local wildlife and
Okay, where
built by a small 8-person studio.
انا فاكر اللعبة دي ملتني. دي مولتي بلاير بان والله. Is this another Star Wars game? This is... Dude.
You must now face a stark reality.
Dude, where the hell is...
Industrial civilization.
Where the hell is Resident Evil where Devil May Cry?
There's no more.
What the... What is this, man? What is this? Even though Netflix DMC kind of fucked the source material, you don't believe it. You don't believe it was made as a direct hate message, unlike a certain Ninja Theory game from 2013. And please, that's what it looks like. I mean, yeah, the Netflix DMC wasn't as egregious as the reboot, but in a way, the reboot kind of respected the DMC verse a bit more than the Netflix anime. Surprisingly. Wait, what's a video game? Well-known franchise? Wait, what's that?
Happy birthday to you.
Okay, okay! There we go! There we go! Resident Evil 9! Oh wait, that's literally a playback of like all other Resi games. Yeah, Resi Anniversary.
Happy birthday to you. And to celebrate early, a special message from Takeuchi-san.
Okay, what is that message? Okay. All you Resident Evil fans of its 30th anniversary this coming March, we fully appreciate your continued support. I hope that this Resident Evil game you've all been waiting for. Yep. Probably just a little longer, just a blink of an eye more, and it'll be ready. We're incredibly grateful for your ongoing support of the Resident Evil series. Thank you again. That's it! That's it!
Thank you, Takeuchi-san, for that very special message.
Just this message?
For when the time is right.
Hey, hold over!
Leading into the anniversary of Resident Evil.
Okay!
Now it is time for the next big update for the
Finally.
beloved franchise.
Hey! 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 Devil May... No, wait. I thought this had something to do with Devil May Cry. It said another beloved franchise, and Devil May Cry is also another beloved franchise. No, this looks like King of Fighters. Yep, King of Fighters. شبيهة حديقة كمية تديكي كمية هيقول DMC 6 أحسن عشان السونو طلع finally. I guess the Netflix DMC is gonna be feeding ground for some of these anti-woke YouTube. I mean, yeah, kind of. Get over fish, dude. We're gonna wait and see if there's gonna be a DMC. We're just gonna be waiting around and seeing. The fuck? This looks like Street Fighter. Where's? God damn it! Where's Devil May Cry 6? We were looking for Devil May Cry 6. God damn it! No! I mean, okay, this is literally like season 2. Like season 2 of Street Fighter 6. Night Street. But I am hoping for another Devil May Cry announcement. That's fair. That's a very summary report then. I can at least appreciate the Netflix anime kind of, but the reboot, yeah, the reboot was a straight insult. What exactly? What the hell is this? I know, but it's kind of like, in a way, I kind of got my hopes up way too much because Capcom was like putting in a lot of offers when it came to like Devil May Cry stuff. Because like the series, they were putting it on sale for ridiculously cheap in terms of the US dollar. So I was like, obviously they're gonna like show it in either like a Summer Gamefest, this one, or it might be like at the latest at the Game Awards. At the latest, it might be. They're trying to rip Fortnite off, and it's not working. Okay. And where? And where's Ninja Gaiden 4 at? Where the hell is Ninja Gaiden 4 at? Wait. This is actually interesting car design, unlike Concord. You've kind of had this on your chest for a while. Well, but you feel if the Adi Shankar show came out in 2006 or 7? Maybe.
Next, we have a beautiful new trailer for a Souls-like action RPG game developed in China by Lenzi, Wuchang, Fallen Feathers, which is launching on July 20th.
But you know, as like a show format, I kind of think this is better than the Game Awards, because the Game Awards, sometimes they yap on like random shit, but here, they just show video game after video game after video game, which I appreciate more than the Game Awards.
Really what you wanted.
You just want... That would be nice if there was there. لغاية دلوقتي مهتم بكود Vein 2 و Mortal Shell 2. This doesn't look half bad. This Souls-like doesn't look half bad either. Yeah, this one does not look half bad. It looks like Neo in a way. Now the Arishank would still be hated, but less hated than now. If we seriously get another Concord game before a god hand, he would literally quit the gaming industry. Game Awards is a waste of time. You'd rather wait for smaller events and... Yeah, I mean, like, the Game Awards, they just yap about random shit that has no, like... That means nothing in the grand scheme of things, really. Okay, not half bad. What is a brass lion? شفت الكيال ولا تلمذوا وهم بيقولوا الجمب كانسل glitch. I mean, I think it might have been a... No, it's not exactly... Jump cancels are not glitches. They feel that they... It feels like that they were intentional in a way. Because, like, enemy step is a thing. Wu-Tang Clan. A Wu-Tang Clan... I never expected that we'd get an announcement of that. I never expected an announcement for any Wu-Tang related video games.
Ghostface Killer is calling on you to rescue his Wu brothers. Wu-Tang Rise of the Receiver is a new co-op action RPG with anime-style fighting, and it's the debut title from the 53-member Brass Lion Entertainment. Now, here's a new look at Guild Wars 2, which has new updates, including player housing and is free to play. This weekend,
where's the other world premiere?
You can take advantage of double XP.
Wait, the Kratos voice actors? Yeah, they've been there since Devil May Cry 1. The Kratos voice actor joked that he would make his speeches shorter than the Modern Warfare 3 campaign. That was pretty funny.
My greatest advantage? Adaptability. Their greatest weakness? Me.
I have never played a Guild Wars before, actually. I never tried a Guild War game, like, ever. Wait, oh! Epic Store, the one... I heard that Epic Store is actually the worst, like, online store that you can get anything from. This is another gacha game, isn't it? Yep, this is another gacha. And... okay. We already got the Resident Evil update and they're still cooking it up. And they're still waiting, they're still biding their time for when the release of... when they're gonna show a trailer for that. Yeah, Wu-Tang looks pretty cool. TC... No, it was Christopher Judge. Yeah, it was Christopher Judge who made that joke. Yeah, Wu-Tang looks fun. Yeah, Wu-Tang looks pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie to you on that one. No. Okay, that's what has been announced so far. Now that's the Epic Store. But we do not care about the Epic Store. We just want, like, more games. The rip-off console that Kamiya literally unboxed. Cyberpunk on Switch 2.
Here is another game throwing back to a classic animation style. Enter a surreal world where you're a down-on-his-luck outcast who has to battle his inner demons. Literally,
maybe.
Action roguelike. Here's Into the Unwell.
The little things look like knockoff Pokemon. Yeah, kind of. Hope Yin Yang twins show up in that game. Wait, what the hell is this game? What is this game?
Another relapse, huh? Get well soon.
Okay, what lies after here? What is that? No, not really. I can't exactly say that it looks like Hi-Fi Rush. Or Okami. But I'm kinda digging this art style in a way. Looks pretty good. For real? This is based off of Cuphead. Nice. yeah, this does look like Cuphead. Into the Unwell. What the hell is a split gate? What the hell is a split gate?
Hey guys, I'm Ian Prude, the co-founder of 1047 Games.
Hello.
When we started Splitgate in our dorm room, we just wanted to make a game we could play with our friends, and 20 million of you played with us. Now, with the help from our amazing community, we've built Splitgate 2. Why? Because I grew up playing Halo, and I'm tired of playing the same Call of Duty every year.
Devil May Cry. حرفيا نوعا ما. Yeah, the poor man's Devil May Cry.
With Splitgate 2, we asked ourselves, how would we take Portals to the next level? What if you could portal to entirely different worlds? So we combined the action
this supposed to be Halo?
gunplay of arena shooters with the scale
Welcome
and
to
intensity
Unhell.
of something much bigger.
Big
Splitgate
FPS
Battle
great.
Royale
I agree.
Right now,
I
and
agree.
it's fucking awesome.
Is this supposed to look like Halo? I know. I mean, like, I think this is supposed to play like old school Halo. I mean, gameplay-wise, I don't expect the aesthetic to look exactly like Halo. Do you think there will ever actually be that they're actually gonna make a game hand-drawn like how Cuphead did? I mean, if it's an indie studio, they will, but a AAA studio, it's like, nah, man, we literally like spent too much money on this shit, and we need to find a way to make it back. Imagine Dragons, oh, god damn it. Enough of this Imagine Dragons shit, they're kind of overrated, I'm not gonna lie, I'm sorry. Exactly, Halo and Portal. You've been saying that for years now. Yeah, this is Portal and Halo, but it's more on like the competitive side. Yeah, I mean it's not exactly like Halo because Halo had like a full storyline and lore that you could go through. It also had split-screen multiplayer and online multiplayer, but it was like one of the things that you could do. It's not the only thing you could do. It would be funny if they did the Halo thing better than.
Showcase the latest project from the talented minds
That would be pretty
of RPG
funny.
Studio in Japan.
Okay, now where is the actual game that we came here for? Wait. What is this game, though? It's a detective game. The trench coat and the hat. Yo, Nero! Yo, Nero, how's it hanging? Thanks for catching this here stream. Will we cry or will we... So far we're crying. So far. But hey, this is from Yakuza. I mean, like, we are smiling in a few instances. But... if you're looking for something, you're gonna find it... But if you're looking for something, you're gonna find yourself crying. Hey, this is made by the Yakuza devs. And this takes place way before Kiryu's time.
Got a name? Uncle. Daito.
A good thing that the MC is not voiced by Young Yeah. Well, laugh and cry. My Hero Vigilante game. Devil May Cry fans may cry. Project Sin. Stranger Than. Looks dope. It's from the Yakuza team. Straight from the Yakuza team.
You saw it at TGA last year as Project Century set in 1915, and now the full name has been revealed. Stranger Than Heaven, the brand
way
new title
before
RGG Studio. This time it's now 1943.
Way before the Yakuza times.
More surprises are surely on their way.
Way before the era that
Alright,
the
well, we're
Yakuza
almost
games
done
take
here,
place
but we
in.
do have one final, very special global game announcement to share with all of you.
I hope it's the one! It better be the one.
We've showcased a lot of projects from teams around the world.
It better be the one.
Many brand new studios, and we're proud of
Either
that.
Devil May Cry or Ninja
This
Gaiden.
one comes from a studio that is no stranger to delivering blockbuster games time and again.
Okay.
When I first got a glimpse of this project last summer, I was absolutely blown away by the scale, scope, and ambition of this developer's vision.
No, I have a feeling it's not Devil May Cry or Ninja Gaiden.
Could have been revealed.
No.
We are so deeply honored that we get to share it with the world right here at Summer
Hopefully it
Gamefest.
will be reasons to smile. They'll bring expectations. Wait, what's that? Nope, this does not look like those universes. I think it's the whole Millennium Project thing, right? Get on with it, Doritos Pope! Yeah, I mean, the Doritos Pope likes to yap way too much. No, but why does this shit look... It looks kind of hyper-realistic. I mean, someone could walk in and think I'm watching a movie instead of, like, watching a trailer for a video game. Hey, Nina Williams! Yeah, the blonde broad looks like Nina Williams. Sharon from John Wick. He looked... It reminded me of Sharon from John Wick.
Yes?
No, this is not Nina Williams.
Coming.
In a way, yeah, kind of sounds a bit too big for DMC. But hey, this is only the first day. This is only like the first day, but there'll be a second and third day.
If this is about the report you asked for yesterday, it'll be ready in 3. No, 2 days tops.
No, this isn't it, isn't it?
One that exhibits the same pathology as the others we've been investigating.
This could look like a Max Payne. This could look like a Max Payne.
Okay.
It's genuinely an issue
Your eyes on the cracks.
with your engine. It's too yeah! It's way too movie-like. This is Capcom, isn't it? This is an RE Engine game.
That's where your mother was murdered.
I'm just waiting for DMC.
Listen, die.
Please yet there be I hope.
Perhaps it's time for you to face the past.
This is Resident Evil 9, isn't it? This is Resi 9. Yeah, they said, fuck it, we're gonna announce Resi 9 right here and right then. Yeah, this is definitely Resi 9. They're just... I have a feeling that the title drop is gonna be Resident Evil 9. Missing...
I don't know if you're the one that I've been searching for. A special one. A chosen one.
What? Okay. Wait, how long is this trailer?
We need to keep our voices down.
Have you seen the same shit I've seen?
I guess Resident Evil. This looks like a Resident Evil.
Everyone's gone.
This looks like one. Yeah, even like this entire crowd has a feeling that it is Resident Evil. These hallways look like the RPD. Yep! There we go! Resident Evil 9! There we go! Resident Evil 9 Requiem. Okay, that was pretty soon. Oh! Touche, they give us something we want.
Resident Evil Requiem.
Nice.
We'll be playing with the fans this August at Gamescom. We'll also be hosting Opening Night Live on Tuesday.
I had a
August
feeling.
19th. Resident Evil Requiem marks a bold shift for the franchise.
Aesthetically, they're different.
Today's reveal isn't just about survival horror. Expect high-stakes cinematic action too.
All right.
Much more to share soon. Leading
Yep,
up to
Resident
launch,
Evil 9 Requiem.
February 27th, 2026.
But what?
Amazing. Thank you, Capcom. That was an amazing announcement.
Okay. Are you gonna do anything else for tomorrow, Capcom?
Live Summer Gamefest show. Let's thank our co-host Lucy James. Didn't you do a great job, everyone?
Wait, is it only this day, or is it gonna be like, yep, an entire year?
The first time.
I know. I can't believe it. You kept that so secret.
Very top secret.
Okay.
Well, there's much more Summer Gamefest to come. Make sure to visit summergamefest.com to see.
Yeah, I mean, tomorrow there's gonna be 2 more shows.
Watch and to highlight even more games, including the Xbox Game Showcase on Sunday. And stay tuned online to see coverage of many of the
Wait, or maybe, yeah, maybe Devil May Cry 6 might be, or any Devil May Cry project might be like,
Which is coming up next.
it might be, what's it called? It might be announced at like the Xbox Day, but it's gonna be multi-platform, just like Devil May Cry 5, maybe.
Great job co-hosting. All right, that's gonna do it for Summer
Because
Gamefest.
somehow,
We will see you at Gamescom on August 19th. Thanks, everybody.
that's it. That's it. Oh, that's a downer. That is okay. I mean, there's a few takeaways. I'm excited for Onimusha. Onimusha Resident Evil and the first one that they showed. Right? Yeah, I mean, I hope that it is announced tomorrow. Okay, now that's over with. My bad, now that that is over with, let's get into some Devil May Cry Crimson now, shall we? Yeah, let's play some Devil May Cry Crimson. And you should have did the Resident Evil instead of Devil May Cry, would have been an easy... Yeah, could have been. Hang on a sec, I'm just booting up Devil May Cry 3 Crimson and it's already set to Legendary Dark Knight. And yeah, I'm gonna be playing a few select missions. I'm not gonna be doing like a whole ass playthrough like the last time. Why am I not gonna be doing like a whole ass playthrough specifically? Because alright, Artiver, thanks for catching this stream, and see you on tomorrow's stream. Yeah, I'm gonna put it, fuck it, I'm gonna put the camera right here, and yeah, let's just get into some Devil May Cry 3 Crimson. Yeah, at least there were like a few games that were of interest. Probably couldn't get the rights to it. Reggie? But yeah. Right now we're gonna be playing some Devil May Cry 3 Crimson. I'm just gonna put that to the side so that I would see what I'm doing. No, not easy. You know what, I'm just gonna, leave it from, no, not here. I'm already having like a hard time deciding on... You know what, fuck it, I'm just gonna go from here. I know I haven't downloaded it yet. Because they literally used the Netflix version. Alright, just for... I'm gonna put this to the side here. Just so that we can watch this when I lower the FPS, that's why it's gonna be fine. Is there a hardcore difficulty mode? I think there is. I already put this on Legendary Dark Knight, so yeah, there's gonna be a shit ton of enemies. And there we go, Devils Never Cry. But here I'm gonna be doing like a random 5 missions. Random 5 missions. There we go. Jump off, Dante. Jump off and give the people what they came here for. A crazy party. There we go, some heavy highway action. Yep. to keep it stylish for me. There we go. And I am hoping for a Devil May Cry 6 announcement tomorrow. The latest showcase looked nothing like Resident Evil, but hey, they announced Resident Evil 9. I mean, dude, I already said it on Legendary Dark Knight. I did not really said it on the Plus, or like the Legendary Dark Knight Pro. I just said it to regular Legendary Dark Knight. That is what I have done. And there we be. And jackpot. Yeah, but this is not going to be like a whole playthrough. This was originally going to be a playthrough, but what I'm doing here is just an enjoy play. But also, super rare mod files, you can use cheats to make enemies, to make them faster. Would be cool if we could put costumes. Yeah, I mean, that would be fucking dope, man, if we could put the costumes in the cutscenes. Wish the guns were effective. I mean, here's the thing, though. Here, the enemies are kind of effective. Here, the guns themselves, there's rapid fire, so they are going to be pretty effective. Yeah, the guns in the Crimson mod, they're pretty effective. There's rapid fire. And not here. No, I did not really go how I wanted it to go. The platforming here. I took advantage of inertia, but then I forgot. And yeah. Aim it here, Dante. There we go. So I can permanently turn on hyper armor to enemies and must style however you please. Wait, the blood goils are very nice in design, but in combat they're a pain in the ass. Alright, Rockman, catch you later. Catch you later on the next one, man. But there's gonna be more of me streaming the Devil May Cry 3 Crimson mod. I'm just gonna need to download the other patches. There's only one, and I do not really know where that one. But I do not really know where that lost one. Oh, there it is. There you go. There we go. And in we go. Into the thing we go. Who were we? Oh, that was a pretty good line. Has got to be, yeah. I mean, that is like a real. That is something that Dante would definitely say, unironically. Okay, now there we go. Cut it up from here. Going here. And we're just gonna run away from the Gigapede. Because fuck that noise. And hey, we got out of here. Woohoo! Oh, I wanted to royal guard these guys. Okay. But they're kind of overwhelming here. They're kind of overwhelming here, I'm not gonna lie. But I ended up like filling up most of my health here. Dude, calm the fuck down, bro. But hey, there's some help. And there we go. Got them into the attack itself. Hey! Fun Brigade. Yeah, I mean, like, I'm doing a shit job at attempting to guard fly. The camera shook. I wanted to royal release. No, that was just a just release. I was impatient on that guard time. He did some pretty witty one. Yeah, he did some of them. I mean, like, not a lot of them were, but some of them were. Isn't actually... Yeah, it's not out of character for Dante. I mean, that is something that he would do, but... the rest of the show is kind of out of character for Dante. Because Dante's not stupid. Okay. I just had to look in for a bit there. I had to look in for survival. Context of the scene. Yeah, it did, because he was like trying to psych out a bunch of mercenaries. Now where's the... Yeah, there's the Glorb. I'm gonna grab the Glorb. I'll be grabbing that Glorbudis. And again, there's the Gigapede. Yeah, and like it's literally taking me inside of it. I'm not gonna lie, with the Gigapede it's kind of annoying. This is where it makes complete sense to use it. No, I didn't. No, I wasn't about to make the timing, sadly. Do it. Nope. I had to use that Swordmaster technique. Now there we go, Royal Release. Royal Release. Something I've been meaning to do throughout the playthrough of this one mission. Wait. Fire! Come on, man. I need more practice with the Royal Guard. Yeah, I kinda am. But it feels more like something that Deadpool would say and Joseph Joestar could. Yeah, that could work. Yeah, Sonic 2, I mean, like, that's why, I mean, like, I called this Dante, the Netflix one, Dante the Hedgehog, because he... At first I was like, oh, they're writing him like Sonic the Hedgehog in the movies, where he's not quite the Sonic the Hedgehog that we know. Where he's not quite that Sonic the Hedgehog, but still, he's gonna like slowly morph into the character that we know in the game. That's what I first thought of. But I don't have much hope for this next season of Adi Shankar's Devil May Cry, I'm sorry. This shit is why normal play, why I don't normally play on Turbo. Because everything's a bit too fast, I get it. You don't play without Turbo? Because, you know, I mean, like, once you play on Turbo mode a fuck ton, the game feels like it's in slow motion. I like how they made the Shoryuken, like... Yeah, I'm just spamming Shoryukens. Dude, just... Okay, now I need to... Yeah, I usually get it at this one. Because I love keeping my devil trigger. Whoa, buddy! And this is on Legendary Dark Knight, so there's a fuck ton of enemies. Okay, I wasn't paying attention towards me. I just did that just to farm some royal guard, just to get at him. I forgot what style I was at. I just spam. Oh my god! I was like happily spamming the thing, and I'm. Yeah, this is literally a speedrun strat for this boss. Okay. You're grounded. I mean, like, I know Royal Guard would be fucking cool here, but I'm not exactly feeling it 100%. Wait, did he just heal? Oh my god! What the fuck happened? What the fuck just happened? Not making that mistake again. Wait, you don't like... Yep, it's so good. Yeah, I mean, like, you're literally inside of a whale. Bury the hope for season 2! Exactly. You can play out... You can only play it on Turbo as it's too slow otherwise. Yeah, because like the reboot, like base reboot is at 30 FPS. So it's kind of a slow video game. Getting some first blood action on it, and it just doesn't really feel like much of a threat coming from Dante. Okay, there we go. I got him halfway. spazzing out now. Dude, chill. Bro, chill. Okay. Fuck me. How the fuck are you doing the tornado that it's literally like a brand new thing exclusive to the Crimson mod. That is how I'm doing the tornado like this without the need for real impact. This is how. Okay. Take it down a couple of notches. What the fuck is happening? No, do not tell me that the game itself is gonna crash. Bro! Bro, take a chill pill. There we go. He's dead. This turned LDK. This is what happened. Maybe have a triple jump and then... Maybe they might. That would be pretty cool.
Yes.
Yeah, this... If I had air raid, yeah, if I did have, like, air raid, this would have been very helpful for me.
The rage and agonies of the people.
Who put the Leviathan... Yeah, I mean... It was... I mean, he wasn't that aggressive in regular DMC3 on hard mode. He was not as aggressive, somehow.
Slam the door to the demon world in their faces.
And yeah, I mean, like, I had to tone down the frame rate just so that I could get the cutscenes to work. But the next boss fight is Nevin. But the way that I set, like, the stream up, I mean, like, I'm... There it is. Yeah, I mean, like, I still have, like, the... As you can see here, I still have the OG typo. Oh my god, I really hate it when it does that. But as you can see here, I still have the OG typo. And I'm surprised that I managed to get an A, despite playing rather terribly. Oh god! Mission 9! They fucked up spiders. Yeah, exactly. That is who Rabbit was in the anime. That is who Anime Rabbit was. Yep, there we be. Okay, for this one I'm gonna be playing like two more random missions. I'm gonna be playing this one and then two more missions, and then I'm gonna call it a night because it's getting ridiculously late for me. And there we go, bloodied up Dante. Yeah. And you still wonder why no woman wants to talk. No wait, this is literally dudes on Eid. This is literally us on Eid. When we're like slaughtering the cattle.
Because I'm making a point not to go
yeah.
who shoot me in
The butcher on Eid day.
I'm not that desperate. Besides, I really don't care for guys who stink like blood.
And yeah, the next day, I might be streaming some God of War 3. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. And I just skipped it right here in Crimson just to prove that you actually can. I just decided to keep the cutscene playing because, let's not lie, this shit is cool. But I like how everything resets. Unlike the original DMC3. How your loadout resets. Oh god, there's gonna be an array of spiders because it's Legendary Dark Knight. Oh fuck! This is too much of a good thing. God, I'm literally like trying to card fly and shit. Okay, that was cool. That too was cool. And yeah, to anyone who does not know, you can literally air stinger in Crimson. And that was an air taunt that I just did there. And I just did a normal release on him. Okay, come at me, boy. Come and get me. Oh, yep. They come in three at a time. Okay. There we go. We are so back. And I literally grounded her. I literally grounded this spider. Okay, I gotta fuck up with that one. Okay, that was fucking dope, man. And I accidentally guarded it. Oh my god. Bro. You know what? I am definitely gonna do a full playthrough of this. But not gonna lie, that room was fun. This isn't an alternate. Nope, this ain't. And yes, this is Legendary Dark Knight. Maybe we can, but I have to beat the entire game. Actually, Crimson gives you Royal Guard, DMC5's Royal Guard system. I I will show it. I will show it in a later encounter. Is it gonna be with the Enigmas? Probably, or probably not. And we just want to make the Fantastic Four emblem. Yeah, that was it. Yeah, that's literally the Fantastic Four emblem. That is it. I'll just try some. I want to use that to charge some DT. Yeah, but some of that, like, use the normal guard. Okay, did not really give me the result that I was looking for. But yeah, as you see, it was using some of the DT. Okay. And yeah, you didn't really think you could back out of this one, could you? But now I just want to get through the door and get the succulent waifu Never. I am hoping that this is not the part where they decided to. I am hoping that this is not the part where they decided to put the blood goils into the cave. Why can't I get your. Wait, what? Dark Blast Zero. The puzzle describes the image sunken into the depths below. Yo, Landon, how's it hanging? Thanks for catching this here stream. And sadly, Devil May Cry 6 was not revealed at the thing. It might get revealed tomorrow, or it might get revealed, yeah, tomorrow or Monday. Or if not Monday, it might get revealed at the Game Awards. Might. I'm not saying it will, I'm saying it might. Yeah, I have not forgotten about this room. And you're out of here. Like I said, he's out of here and we're gonna be fighting more spiders. More spider thingies. If this is below very hard, it shouldn't be... I mean, it's hard. The difficulty mode here is hard. I only have myself to blame for that maneuver. But yeah, I just needed to get some for my health. Yeah, I mean, they did use the devil trigger for the normal blocks. Nope, it did not. And there we go. You scared? And I used an entire royal release on that one enemy. I went from nothing to triple as quickly. Yeah, this is me trying to guard fly. And this is just me using the inertia itself for mobility. That random guard was pretty sick though, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, I wanted to roll at least for style points, just for like style points on its own. There we go. Come on, win. But yeah, I think I did decently. Sometimes on standard mode, enigmas will switch on bloody variants, and harder it is more likely. May need to collect some blue. Yeah, I might have to collect some blue orbs. Whoa! They're supposed to give me some royal gear. Look at this. But yeah, I mean, like, there are gonna be some orbs where in the cave. From some of the demons, there's gonna be some orbs. Wait, does anyone? I do remember Prototype. I have not played 2, but I do remember 1. I remember playing that a lot when there was the whole like Prototype versus Infamous thing going on. There we go. Yeah, this on its own is pretty stylish. And there they go chilling out. Like they're on a hookah lounge. And there we go. Ended up getting it. Jackpot! Oh, okay! I'm not gonna lie. This room is literally everything I want. Oh my god. This room is literally everything I want it to be on Legendary Dark Knight mode. Oh, I did not pay attention to that guy. And I air stingered that dude. Yeah. But I really do not like how, like, on like harder difficulties, they replace these dudes with blood boils. And you beat it. Breakdown. And we beat them all. He plays Alex Mercer. He is shapeshift. Yeah, I know the dude. I know Alex Mercer. The bats. Yo, Sam, how's it hanging? Thanks for catching this year's stream. You modded this game to hell. You thought about installing mods for Crimson? I think that could work. The red flying. Yep, exactly. Those are the red flying sons of bitches who make the game more of a pain in the ass to get through. Everything is gonna reset, but do not tell me that this is gonna reset. I have been farming the royal meter just for Navon on her own. Yeah, reset. Sadly, best reset. And the Lucky and boys, yeah, buddy. Not on my agenda. I said not on my agenda. I don't know. Not now. Not now, lightning bitch. Lightning Amaranth looking bitch. I know I could have royal guarded her, but I did not feel like it. Okay, there we go. I got something up. I got one up. I will get back to the chat after this boss fight. Okay. It's like this. Woohoo! Woohoo! Not now. Not now, Navarre. Yep, I know where this is going. Jackpot! And there we go! Oil forming. There we go, I got it right. Oh, okay, I got the timing wrong for this. Okay, time to lock in. Nope, not locking out. Multiple of them. Multiple of them? I'm pretty good. I am pretty good. Not now, heaven. Okay, feels like she's toying with my ass. Sometimes in this mod some effects go away. There we go. I'm pretty happy with how I'm using Royal Blood. Okay, and she almost did. And we're done here. We're done. Woohoo! Never thought about doing that. You just thought to do it. It looks good for cosmetics. Yeah, I think you can. Oh yeah, the DMC5 stuff. Yo! Titan, how's it hanging? Thanks for catching this year's stream. Cool, but you prefer when mods add, then replace. Oh, so you like to keep the base game, but add something. Yeah, but I mean, like, I cannot believe that I managed to, like, beat her that way. And I kind of improved my royal guard. Yeah, like my use of the iframe. For real, in the car I was bumping this version of Taste of Blood. I was bumping up this version of Taste of Blood. It was hype. It was real hype. But I only got time for 2 missions now. Glad you like it, Sam. Glad you like it. Woo! Yeah, baby. Yeah, but I don't really think I did the best that I could here. I mean, come on, I was getting like triple S's a lot, but yeah, I mean, I did not get the patch, so there's that. I'm just gonna save it here, and I'm gonna download it the next day. I'm gonna download the patch the next day. I'm gonna go through missions 1 and 2, and then I'm gonna head out. Wait, you do not know that OF. That'll be cool though.
You've heard of it, haven't you?
You're excited for some.
The Legend of Sparta.
I mean, like, yeah, there are a few things I am excited for.
Useless cause is breaking your back.
Yeah, I do play that in the car quite a bit. And I'm just gonna play this right here. Yeah, that was fucking crazy. There we go. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, this mode is fun as fuck. Oh my god. He kinda ruined it by me getting careless. And yeah. Up you go, I suppose. And down you go. Oh my god, I need to pay more attention.
You scared? Crazy?
I think I need to get the upgrade for that. Okay, come at me. Anyone else want a box? There are more people want a box. Oh, come on, come on. There we go. I want to do the front flip of death just to like pull it up. But nope. I wasn't able to. But there we go. Come on! Come at me now! Oh, there we go.
You scared?
And yeah, the move that Dino wants me to do for the combo video, the IRL one. And we done here. We done here. Man, I wish the distortions were here. Catch you later, man. Catch you later, my dude. And I did not forget the server. I'm only gonna do mission 2 and then we be out of here. It's almost the things that I mentioned existed, like I said, replacing, not adding, which would be better. I know that's pretty good. I think vanilla costumes are sick. Yeah, the vanilla costumes in this game are pretty fire. You just wanted like 5 of those bomb enemies. No, not in this mission. Not in this mission, thankfully. I wonder what I got here. I wonder what I got. Oh, it took too long! But hey, I was stylish, and I got hit too much, but I was stylish. And we're just gonna do mission 2, and then I'm gonna head out. Because it's getting late on my end. And I might need to recharge the internet after this. Sweet baby, my favorite song. Let's rock. Actually, some of the crowd control moves in this game are a lot more effective than anyone gives them credit for. And there we go. And jackpot, another clean royal block. Come at me, bruv.
You scared?
And Tony Redgrave strikes. I kinda like how they're walking in unison. Shish kebab everywhere. And royal carding forms. Because it's not optimized. Yeah, but like I think the style meter is not optimized for Legendary Dark Knight. Oh good. Oh my god. And up you go. Come at me. There we go. And I have gotten what I wanted. A full royal revenge meter. I actually like this enemy a lot. go. And we done here. We done here. You believe in the other game style? Meter with Legendary Dark Knight. Legendary Dark Knight works the same. Now, I mean, like, I think they do, like, account for time when it comes to, like, DMC4 Special Edition. It does account for your time. Because, like, it knows that it's gonna take, like, much longer to kill more demons, if that makes any sense. But I cannot believe that I perfected some of the Royal Guard timings here. I wonder how I did objectively. And... okay, B on damage, but like time was a D. Alright, but I'll take it. Anyways, this has... yeah, the perfect guard practice foe is definitely the Hell Vanguard. It's one of my favorite enemies in this game, actually. Alright, it has been a fun stream, but it's ridiculously late as of now for me. So yeah, this has been the Devil Joe signing out. Have a great one, and Eid Mubarak. Catch y'all later. Bye-bye. I would like to thank Nero, Blaster Dark Zero, Dino, Sam N, and Setnero X, Ladin. I would like to thank everyone who caught the stream. I'd like to thank Rogue, Chip Chap, Rockman, Kizuma, Artavir. I'd like to thank everyone for catching this year's stream. It has been fun. And I would like to thank Quads, and yeah. Nero Do. Yo, Liam Sung. Thanks for catching this year's stream, but I'm gonna be streaming tomorrow and the day after for basically like the 4 days of Eid. But tomorrow I'm gonna be doing God of War, so yeah. This has been the Devil Joe signing out, and catch y'all later, and bye-bye. It has been fun.